Hey everybody, welcome to another candy coated conversation with your girl Candace here. And I'm just coming to you guys today with a quick little video that, I just think is a little food for thought and hopefully gets a little discussion going. If you're on either side um, of this issue, hopefully it's just going to open up some dialogue um, and things of that nature. Um, So let me just quickly tell you what it is. It's a young lady who is basically having a discussion with her mother about the fact that she's gay and in a relationship. She's in a happy relationship, according to her. Well, her mother is basically stating, well, if you're going to be gay, I'm not going to have that type of lifestyle in my home. And basically, you have to get out. If you're not going to go find you a man, now, mind you, find you a man when your daughter is telling you that she's gay, you're going to go find you a man and give me some babies, or you're going to get out. And her mother is adamant on her position. Now, it was just a little shocking because there are a lot of reasons that a parent could have to want to put their child out. But in my opinion, sexuality would never be a reason for me personally to put my child out on the street or tell them, you know, that I don't want to be around them because of who they're having a personal relationship with. I just think it's kind of funny that people take these type of stances when it's like, okay, if you're happily heterosexual, happy for you, but that is you. Everyone is an individual. And it doesn't even matter if you think, oh, I didn't raise you like that. Like, when are people going to understand this is not an issue of raising? This is an issue of what comes natural to a good majority of people. You know, a good majority of people are gay, lesbian, bisexual, they just explore, and maybe they come back around and they're spend the rest of their life being heterosexual. Maybe they don't. That's their personal business. Parent or not, it is not your business who your child chooses to have a sexual relationship with. Honestly, for you to be that invested in it, that's weird. That's weird to me. But let's take a quick look on and hear what happened in this situation and what this young lady is experiencing with her mother. So give me just a second here. I'm going to pull it up for us to take a look and see what's going on here. Okay, you guys? Here we go.
You got my blood running through you and your daddy blood. How you gonna have with somebody else's child out here?
So I'm supposed to be with somebody that I don't love so you could be happy.
You damn right. You damn
Well,
right.
how does that work?
It works just fine for me. Okay?
So she wants to put me out of her house.
Yes.
So she says, so mom, I'm supposed to be with someone that I don't love to make you happy. And her mother said, you damn right. This is ludicrous. This is ludicrous that you would say this to your child. Isn't it every parent's goal to want your child to be happy, to want your child to feel loved and wanted, respected, secure in whatever relationship they choose? And if it just happens to be i- in a same sex relationship, that's just what it is. But for you to say out of your mouth that you would want your child to be unhappy to make you happy, it is just crazy to me.
You gonna get the stepping if you don't get you a man come up in here and create me a baby.
So then what am I supposed to do, Mom?
She told her daughter, "You gonna get to stepping if you don't get you a man and get me a grandbaby up in here." Now, the crazy thing about that is she's saying that as if her daughter couldn't actually give her grandchildren being a lesbian. Ma'am, you can still be a grandmother. You can still be a grandmother if your daughter chooses to have children. You can still be a grandmother. Same sex has nothing to do with it.
You want me to out the house because of who I'm dating?
Yes, yes, I do.
And then what am I supposed
Yes,
to do?
you do what you want to do when you out my house, but long as you in my house, you gonna have a decent relationship.
But the thing
This
is,
come from
Mom,
the old school, baby. The old school. What I'm talking about is a man and a woman procreate and they have babies, not a woman and a woman. Okay, y'all can't have babies together. Don't you understand?
but she is a better partner than I've ever had in my entire life.
Not
but I'm
by
supposed
my
to be
book
with
and
somebody
ain't.
that I don't want. But
Not by my book.
she has treated me the best that I've ever had in my whole life, Mom. But you want me to go and settle and be with somebody that I don't love.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
you prefer.
guess what? You gotta grow to love people. Okay, you gotta get.
She said, you got to grow to love people. So she is telling a woman who has clearly expressed to her mother, I am sexually attracted to other women. And her mother says to her that basically, get you a man and just grow to love him, grow to love him. I don't care if you don't like, you'll grow, you'll change your mind. You'll eventually change your mind. Oh, this is crazy.
To know the person. Okay. All right, you ain't even get no man no chance.
All right.
How you supposed to love a man? You ain't even let a man in your life. You just saw this woman. This woman supposed to give you everything. No, ma'am. Not in this house. Not under my roof. No, ma'am.
Let me pause and say this. I also think it's funny and it's sad that a lot of people who take this stance when it comes to people that are homosexual, you guys don't realize the things that they go through. Do you guys not realize, even in 2024, do you not realize the discrimination that same sex couples and gay and lesbian people endure? Don't you think if it was that easy for them, they would just be straight? That's the part that kills me with people not having an understanding. If it was that easy and they could turn it off, I think they would choose the easy route and just go ahead and say, oh, okay, I can walk away from this rather than deal with situations like this or being alienated from family and friends that don't agree with their lifestyle. If they could do that and just be straight, they would. But that's not what this is about. This is just not just about just, "Oh, okay, I'll just be straight today." I don't understand why people don't realize that that's not what's going on. That's ignorance at its finest to me.
Try again.
So can I ask you a question?
No, ask me. I'm gonna tell you.
Are you happy?
I'm wonderfully happy. Me and your daddy been married for 23 years.
It's been good all 23
All
years.
23.
Now, I love this part right here because this is a child who has seen things happen in her household. She has witnessed her own parents' marriage, and she knows without really trying to disrespect her mother, but she's kind of pulling it to the forefront like, "Are you happy?" Because I'm sure she hears her mother complaining about the relationship in the marriage that she's had. And she's like, and she's, doubling it. Oh, you really happy? You happy? I kind of got a kick out of that.
We have our ups and downs, and you know that. But okay. You here, ain't you? Yes, you are. So I need you to do this. I need you to find you a decent husband, and I need you to bring him up in my house. You can let that go,
Mom, because I'm not having a husband.
I can have some children, some
I'm not marrying a man. Well, you nieces and nephews. Like,
you got so my blood running through you, so, and your daddy blood. How you gonna have with somebody else's child out here?
So I'm supposed to be with somebody that I don't love, so you could be happy.
You damn right. You damn
well,
right.
Mom, how does that work?
It works just fine for me. Okay.
So she wants to put me out of her house.
Yes, you gonna get the stepping if you don't get you a man come up in here and create me a baby.
So then, what am I supposed to do, Mom? You want me out the house because of who I'm dating?
Yes, I do.
And then what am I supposed to do?
You do what you want to do when you out my house, but long as you in my house, you gonna have a decent relationship.
Okay. So it was just a quick little video, but I think there's a lot of dialogue that needs to be had about this topic because we have children that are currently dealing with this type of attitude from their parents. And once again, I don't care who takes it, whatever way you choose to take it. I don't see a loving parent alienating their child and stating that their child cannot live with them, be around them because of who they choose to date and love. You know, all you need to do is your child a good person? Are they a decent person? Are they a decent human being? Did you instill values in them? And I'm not going to say morals because, see, this is where it gets the area gets gray because people want to take this as being morals or it being immoral if you are in a same sex relationship. And I don't happen to agree with that. That has nothing to do with having values and morals and knowing right from wrong and how to treat people decently. I just think it's crazy that you would ever put your child in that position. And then, so let's think about this. You put your foot down and took your stance and your child said, okay, I'm going to respect you. I will stay away. Then what are you going to do when you don't hear from your child? When your child goes their own way and creates their own loving family. Because this is actually what happens to children when you alienate them and you turn your back on them. They will find someone else. They will create a family of friends, of, a network of people that care and love about them just as they are. And then you're sitting there wondering why your child doesn't visit, or when you're sick and you're old and elderly and you need your children around you and wish you had the love of your children around you and you don't have it, and then you have no one to blame but yourself because you turned your back on your children. And that's just my opinion on it. And look, if it's happened to you in your life, definitely have some discussion with people. Look, spread love. Like, I mean, you don't have to agree with it, but you have to make peace. That's what I think. No one's asking you to be gay. That's the only person's sexuality that you can control is your own. Even if they're your children, you can't control your children's sexuality. So that's all I had to say on this, quick little candy coated conversation. And thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.